Okay, here we are. We're back. I'm going to tell you a little Beagle Book Club story tonight. I'm going to give a couple of you a chance to get in here. It's no fun when you join in right in the middle of the story, but if you do happen to join the middle of the story, don't worry about it. I'll be posting it up live for you to watch. I'm just going to post it just like I recorded it, post it up live, and you can watch it. So tonight's tale is going to be about chaos and the possum tree by me. Oh, and a shout out to Tri-City Beagle Boys, live action, wearing my shirt representing the day, boys. So I know what you've been thinking. You're sitting in class, Chaos. By the way, this story is told by Chaos himself. He's recanting the story. So I know what you're thinking. You're sitting in class, Chaos. You're supposed to be learning about raccoon treeing and such. But yeah, there I was sitting in class, front row even, ears perked, tail still, looking the best student in the world. The whole K9 Ops Academy, I could have been the best student. But in my mind, my mind was long gone. You see, Professor Snoopy was up at the board. He was talking all about treeing raccoons and such. Now, he's a professor of rabbit studies. What does he know about coons anyway? My mind just started to drift. The other cadets, Andy, Mandy, and Princess, and the others were sitting taking notes like it was the most important thing in the world. Me, I was dreaming about something else. My eyes had pure glossed over. It was a big, tall tree, tall, crooked, rough bark, rough as a fence post. Moon hanging low looked like a lantern hanging in the top of the tree. And there I was down at the bottom of the tree, feet planted, chest out, barking. Bark, 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 bark. Nope, that tree wasn't no raccoon. No, sir. It was a possum, a big one. Just sitting there looking at me down the tree, his tail hanging off. He looking at me like, you ain't coming up here, pup. And I remember thinking, well, we'll see about that, Mr. Possum. Bark, 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 bark. I was getting everything I had. I was barking that kind of bark that echoes through the woods, the kind that says, I found you, I see you, and I'm going to get you. Now, I don't know why, but possums, they just fascinate me. They ain't fast like rabbits, and they ain't slick like coons. They just climb up, hang on, and wait you out. There's something mysterious about that. It makes it a challenge. I heard it. Chaos. I heard my name real faint at first. It sounded like it was way off. Then it got louder. Chaos. And then it was chaos. I blinked, and just like that, the tree was gone, the moon was gone, and even that possum was gone. And I was right back in class. There was Professor Snoopy standing over me, looking over top of his glasses. He said, Mr. Chaos, would you like to share with the class what you were tracking and all those little barks you were letting out? The whole class turned and looked at me. Andy was smiling. Mandy was giggling. And Princess, my sister, well, she was just sitting there trying to hide her face because her brother had embarrassed her again. Deep down, she already knew the answer. When we were just tiny little pups in our little box, about 3 weeks old, she was there when I said my first word, possum. So I sat straight up in my chair, cleared my throat. Well, sir, I was just considering alternate treeing scenarios. Now, I don't know if that made sense or not, but it sounded official. Professor Snoopy nodded slow. Raccoons today, chaos. And you can work with possums later. The whole class laughed. Princess made a good grief sigh, and well, I grinned and said, yes, sir. But deep down, I was still hearing that bark and echo through the woods. I was still seeing that possum up a tree. And there ain't nothing in the world better than a good possum tree in night. I still feel that pull. Because some hounds, they follow the lesson. And some hounds, they follow the trail of their heart. And me, well, I reckon I follow them both. But if you're ever out and you hear a young hound out in the woods barking his head off at a tree, and you look up and there ain't no coon in that tree, you just know that's me, Chaos. All right, folks, that's an original that I wrote. Beagle Book Club. The Chaos is one of the stars. He's always in trouble. So I appreciate you listening and I appreciate you watching. I will catch you on the next one. Follow me on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. It's TicBite NC on all three. You should be able to find me. I look forward to it. Thank you so much for being there. Catch you on the next one. Oh, and I have a dedicated Facebook page too, just Beagle Book Club. So Beagle Book Club on Facebook. Have a good one, guys.